Today we have an exciting one. We have the new concealer from SUQQU. So it's a new base product from SUQQU. I'm so excited because I feel like all of my best favorite base products are from SUQQU. This brand rarely fails me when it comes to the base category. And I think I, in the past, have tried the older version of this, and I felt like I was just okay about it. I was like, I think I bought the wrong shade, so that's the part that's bad on me. So I think I just couldn't get the full experience out of it. So this time, I hope I did not buy the wrong shade. This is the Creamy Cover Concealer, and I bought the shade W01. I think it's the warm undertone shade, but it's like a pale one. Like I can see, it's pretty pale. But the last time, I think I bought the shade that was supposed to be my skin tone if it was a foundation from theirs, and it reads too orange and too dark. And this time, even though I wanted to buy the shade W02, but it was sold out where I want to buy it, which is from at Cosme. You can have like a lot of points if you shop there. Since last time the shade was too dark, and this time the darker shade wasn't in stock, let's get the lighter shade. So, without too much talking, I don't know why I just talked like a minute about why did I get this shade, but yeah, I got the lightest shade, and it looks like it's gonna be like a nice pale, cool or neutral olive tone. I hope it's not like ghosty white on me though. And the packaging is the same style as all of their base products. You know, the gold edge, the black on the like flat surface. It's very chic. It's like, you can tell it's a high-end product. The doe foot applicator is very big. I don't know if they just decide to do this, or is this like following the Western trend to have a massive doe foot applicator. And also the shade, even though it's like a lightest shade in this, you know, the warm undertone shades, I don't think it's too light. And it seems like it's way more matte than the last version I had. The last version I had is like a little bit watery but creamy concealer that you think should be suitable for people who have dry skin. But this one, just from swatching it, it looks like more of a matte finish. So let's try half a face. I will just use this as my base. I rarely use both foundation and concealer. It's like either the one. And let's just try half of a face. Maybe let's try to blend with the sponge. Let's see how this blends. Should I pre-blend with my finger? Because that's what I normally do. And I really feel like it's the right choice to buy the lightest shade. Because I can't imagine this being the shade 01 and how the shade 02 would be. So if you are like super pale, I don't know if you're gonna find your right shade in this range. Probably better to swatch at the counter first. I would say, blending it out, it looks like it's a little bit lighter than my skin, but it's not like a shade that's too light. It's just like maybe half a shade lighter than my skin, and it's totally acceptable because it matches my neck. On my face, I don't know, it oxidized. My face oxidized on itself after washing my face. Like, fresh, when the face is freshly washed, it is like the palest, it matches my neck. But giving it half an hour, it just darkens in 2 to 3 shades, and it's like totally a different shade from neck. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's my skin. So I think this shade matches well for my freshly washed face. So I think, yeah, it's a nice shade match. I'm glad that I didn't go the shade W02. A very creamy formulation, and it blends very, very well, and it covers very well. So for comparing this with the previous one that I tried years ago, I think my thought right now is aligned with my initial thought, you know, of the difference between these two. This one is way more matte, not totally matte, not like uncomfortably matte. It's like a creamy matte natural finish, and it has way more coverage. It's like medium to full. I didn't apply that much, right? Like you saw it, and my whole face is covered, and you can see all of the discoloration is covered, and it looks so nice on my skin. It looks so smoothing. I love it. And the previous one had way less coverage and way more watery and dewy, so I feel like it's totally a different formulation. To be honest, the previous one felt way more like a foundation than the concealer, and this one is like a proper concealer, like typical concealer formulation. Really, the previous one just feel like they put like a liquid concealer into the concealer bottle. How much products is in here? It's only 4.4 grams. That's expensive. That's very, very expensive. This is a expensive concealer for only giving you 4.4 grams. Note that down. Because why I thought to check it, right? Because when I dip my doe foot applicator back into the bottle, it feels like the bottle is half empty. I'm pretty sure it's not half empty. It's probably just the space in this tube is small, but yeah, it doesn't feel like there's that much product. And this is a very expensive concealer. For that, I feel like you probably better buy the Dior concealer. This is kind of reminds me of the Dior concealer that everyone loves. The something corrector concealer, you know, the most popular one. And that one has way more product. I think that one has like more than 10 grams or more than 10 mils. And the price probably is not that different either. But with that being said, the formulation is good. It just, I wish it has way more product than it does. And you can check the finish. It's not very glowy at all. It's like really a natural matte finish. And it covers well. And it looks very smoothing. I have bigger pores, and a lot of times foundations tend to settle on it, but this one is not doing that. So everything is going great, other than the cost performance of this concealer. And I guess that's just SUQQU. But at the same time, even though the other products from them are expensive, but at least they give you like a typical amount. Like this is a 30-gram cream foundation, and their liquid foundation is like 30 mils. So the concealer being so expensive but not even the full size, like typical full size amount, I feel like a little bit weird. I expect foundation of this price at least okay, the minimum to have like 6 mil and up. The ideal amount would be 12, which I think the Dior one is near that amount. But whatever, let's talk about the the actual performance. So I'm gonna finish my makeup, and I think I'm gonna wear this for I think close to 10 hours today because I think I'm gonna come back pretty late. And yeah, that's the plan. Let me finish my makeup. My face is done. It's like very simple makeup, nothing new. And I used a cream blush and applied powder on top. Everything worked fine. I don't find anything that's going on weird at all. So I'll update you in a couple hours. I'm back and it's literally 11 hours later. It's 1, exactly 1 in the morning. And I've been outside for 11 hours, even though it's a more of a like chill day because it's the fall time. But it's like a relatively hotter day for like fall autumn weather. And we went to like 2 bars, so it's like in-house, not in-house, like inside air that's a little bit sweaty. So again, not the most harsh environment for testing a base product, but as the weather, you know, the type of weather it is a harsher environment, as harsh as I can get it to. And I did like a light workout even. I don't know where I get that energy from, but yeah, after almost 11 hours of going out, I still did like a 30-hour upper body workout. And this is the result. I think it's not bad at all. Actually, it's pretty nice. I have to say it faded a little bit, like around the cheek area and whatnot. And you can now see a little bit of my blemish and stuff, but it has not oxidized and it has not gone ugly or anything. It just overall is a thinner layer, which is my preferred way having the base product to fade from my face, because I don't think it's possible to have something that just never fades. It just always stays. At some point it got to fade, so my preferred way is just to have it evenly fade out, so you always have an even layer on your skin. That I'm okay. And I always found SUQQU foundations base products have that way of fading or wearing off, so this is no exception. Like I said, it's a creamy matte natural finish, medium high coverage. It's smoothing on the skin, it layers well on the skin, and it turns out wears well on the skin as well. And the only thing that pissed me off, that I also already mentioned, is just how little amount is in this. I don't know why I got this thing. Like, no matter how expensive a concealer is, I don't know why that is. The small amount pissed me off even more than the price. I don't know, like you can have a, like, you know, less expensive luxury brand and you have lesser product, and a more expensive brand and you have like more product in the product and it's more expensive. I would prefer this side. It just feels like the money worth more for some reason. But this one is like worst of both worlds. It's like a very luxury expensive concealer and there's only 4.4 grams. So if you are someone that paints your concealer on your face, this wouldn't last you long at all. And I would say again, it's like medium to full coverage, so technically you wouldn't need a lot. But still, if I would choose between this one and the Dior corrector something, the most popular one, I would choose that one, because that one has the similar finish and similar style of formulation, and that one has way more product in it. And a lot of people feel like because they have a larger collection, they don't care if the you know, if there's not that much product in it. But for me, even if I have a bigger collection, I would still love a base product to have more product in it. I personally think it's a different story than like an eyeshadow or a blush, because for those categories I don't really care if it has less grams in the pan. But I think I'm just repeating myself at this point. But if it's a concealer, I do care. That's just my logic. Okay, so I think I'm pretty clear on my thought on this one. It's not like a very hard to review formulation. And that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.